Hey everybody, if you're watching this right now, then chances are that you've probably heard of the wonderful business success like Trump wine, steaks, and board games. You may have heard of these real winners on TV or the internet, but things were a lot different back in the 19th century. For starters, there was no electricity readily available, so all of the familiar digital pandering strategies were non-existent. That left people with print ads in newspapers or flyers, or word of mouth. However, I don't think that word of mouth alone could really do a product as wonderful as Trump Steaks justice, so print would definitely be the way to go. With no further ado, let's strap up and strap in, because I'm here to show you how you should market this magical creation. In order to do this, we'll need to understand the effective strategies and trends to maximize our profit. In the 19th century and today, a massive portion of ads were aimed at family life and chores. For example, sewing machines or clothing would commonly be found in newspapers and magazines. Second, there were a lot of medical ads, like a lot of them. Basically, if you had a last name, you could put that in front of some buzzwords like elixir or cure-all and you'd be set. And can't forget that loaded language. Senses of shame and self-awareness are for penniless nobodies. Furniture advertisements also became more prominent, as well as packaged or processed foods, of which we have no shortage today. But you might ask, why should we care about this? Well, for one, many roots of modern advertising grew out of this, especially ideas of brand loyalty that develop over years or generations of consumers. And even though it seems that people 200 years ago also had an obsession with granola, there's still pretty huge differences. Most of us consume our daily dose of provocative imagery accompanied by bright colors on TV, the sides of web pages, or in between episodes of mediocre web series. Probably the most common method used today, rather than guilt, are celebrity testimonials or product placement. Everywhere that you look, you can see Terry Crews peddling stick after stick of Old Spice deodorant, or even watch that sweet Adidas money ruin the pacing and immersion of your favorite movies. Or, companies can just slowly rotate their product in front of you. That seems to work. But now, we need to find a way for you to sell your products back in the 19th century. Let's go with something that will have universal appeal. How about a miracle pill? Let's just say that it prevents tuberculosis in 90% of patients. And done. Now, just slap a professional sounding name on it and you're set. With that said, you should be prepared to rake in dough as long as you somehow invent a time machine. But I'm just a disembodied voice, not a scientist. See ya later, kid. Young man, would you try this?
What does it say?
Right, this is a new bottle of Dr. Trump's Plague Be Gone.
Dr. Trump's Plague Be Gone? What does it do?
Well, it prevents tuberculosis and cures you of basically any illness. It hasn't been approved by the FDA yet, but, I think it's just too good.
I sure would like tuberculosis preventative. It's killed everyone in my family for 6 generations.
Alright, well, would you mind taking a little pill there? Alright.
I feel the tuberculosis leaving my body.
Yeah, you heard it here, folks. Dr. Trump's Plague Be Gone cures tuberculosis.